Today, I'm going to be asking ChatGPT if the Bible is scientifically accurate. So without further ado, let's start asking ChatGPT. Is Job chapter 39, verse 27 through 29 scientifically accurate?
Job 39's 27 to 29 says, 27. Does the eagle soar at your command and build its nest on high? It dwells on a cliff and stays there at night. A rocky crag is its stronghold. From there it searches for food. Its eyes detect it from afar. Scientific accuracy, yes, with some qualifications. Eagles, particularly species like the golden eagle and bald eagle, are known to build their nests in high places, such as cliffs or tall trees. This is accurate. They often nest in remote, elevated areas for safety and to access better hunting grounds. Eagles have incredibly sharp vision, much sharper than humans, allowing them to spot prey from great distances. This is scientifically accurate. An eagle can see prey from miles away, depending on the conditions. Thus, the description in Job 39, 27 to 29 about the eagle soaring, nesting in high places, and having keen eyesight to spot food from afar is scientifically accurate.
Is Job chapter 26, verse 7 scientifically accurate?
Job 26, 7, NIV. He spreads out the northern skies over empty space. He suspends the earth over nothing. Scientific accuracy. Yes, with some context. The phrase, he suspends the earth over nothing, is often cited as one of the more scientifically interesting statements in the Bible, especially when interpreted in a literal, physical sense. 1. He suspends the earth over nothing. This part of the verse is scientifically accurate, considering our modern understanding of space. The earth is indeed suspended in space, orbiting the sun, and is not resting on any physical structure or surface. It is in a state of freefall around the sun due to gravitational forces, and there is no foundation or ground under it in the way one might expect for objects on earth.
Is Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 6 scientifically accurate?
Ecclesiastes 1:6. The wind blows to the south and turns to the north. Round and round it goes, ever returning on its course. Scientific accuracy, yes, with an explanation. This verse describes a wind pattern, and while it may seem somewhat vague, it actually aligns with some well-known wind patterns observed on Earth, particularly in the context of atmospheric circulation. 1. The wind blows to the south and turns to the north. This could be referring to the general atmospheric circulation in the Earth's lower latitudes. In particular, the trade winds in the tropics blow from the east towards the west, but with a southern component in the northern hemisphere and a northern component in the southern hemisphere. The reference to the wind blowing south and turning north could be a poetic description of how winds often change directions as they move across the planet, particularly in the Hadley cell, a large-scale atmospheric circulation in which warm air rises at the equator and moves toward the poles, then sinks at around 30 degrees latitude and flows back towards the equator. 2. Round and round it goes, ever returning on its course. This part of the verse likely refers to the circular or cyclical nature of wind patterns in the Earth's atmosphere. Wind doesn't simply blow in one direction. It is part of a constant cycle due to the rotation of the Earth, Coriolis effect, and the heating of the Earth's surface. Winds, especially those in the tropics and mid-latitudes, are constantly shifting and returning along set paths.
Is Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 7 scientifically accurate?
Ecclesiastes 1:7. All streams flow into the sea, yet the sea is never full. To the place the streams come from, there they return again. Scientific accuracy. Yes, with some explanation. This verse appears to describe the water cycle, a natural process that involves the movement of water through the environment. Let's break it down. 1. All streams flow into the sea. This is scientifically accurate. Most rivers and streams do eventually flow into the oceans or seas, carrying fresh water from the land to the larger bodies of water. This is a fundamental feature of Earth's hydrological cycle. 2. Yet the sea is never full. While the sea or ocean might seem never to fill, this is an observation of the water cycle rather than a literal statement. Oceans do not fill up in the sense that their water levels stay constant over time. The volume of the ocean remains relatively stable because of processes like evaporation, precipitation, and the continuous inflow of water from rivers and streams. However, the concept of the sea never being full could be reflecting the idea that despite the constant flow of water into the ocean, the sea's vast size makes any addition seem minimal in comparison to its total volume. 3. To the place the streams come from, there they return again. This line describes the water cycle in a broad sense. Water from the sea evaporates, forms clouds, and falls back as rain or snow. Streams and rivers carry this water back to the ocean, completing the cycle. In modern terms, this is known as precipitation and evaporation, key components of the water cycle. The statement is scientifically accurate in how water moves through the environment.
Overall, would you say that the Bible is scientifically accurate?
Yes. Based on the scientific aspects of the verses discussed, the Bible presents concepts that are largely consistent with modern scientific understanding. The descriptions of the Earth being suspended in space, the behavior of eagles, wind patterns, and the water cycle align with general scientific knowledge.
Well, you heard it here, folks. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you found today's episode interesting, please feel free to share it with a friend. Have a blessed day.